pay too much money for my upkeep to be having free conversations.
Do you think charging this men for conversations makes sense? You know, when a guy want to talk to you and just be like, before I talk to you or before I have a conversation with you, I want to get my nails done. So you have to pay for my nails. I want to get my hair done. You pay for my hair before I'm going to have conversations with you because you know how much your upkeep is. So you don't want to have conversation with them at all. And you're like, you don't want to have free conversations with them. So anybody or any guy that wants to talk to you and take your time, money, like you pay. Do you think it makes sense? Because this lady came online to tell us that she doesn't have free conversations with men at all. Let's watch this video together, then we'll come back and discuss.
I pay too much money for my upkeep to be having free conversations. I had somebody reach out to me. They have been reaching out to me in my DMs, and I was kind of ignoring it, just leaving them on red because I'm not interested. And today they consistently message me, and so I said, okay, I'll answer. This morning I had a shampoo appointment. And so I answered, and they were like, am I disturbing you? And I said, I don't converse with men that I don't know. And they said, well, let's change that. And I said, well, I'm actually on the way to go get my hair done. You gonna contribute to that? They sent a long paragraph asking me to explain why they should do that. And they said, now they understand the kind of woman that I am, on and on and on. And I said, no problem. No worries. Have a good day. I feel like this. I keep my nails done, keep my toes done. So nails, toes, every month. I get my hair done every month. This is a luxury style. I keep my hair up, right? So getting my hair done every month. Nails, toes, hair. I own my home. I got an acre of land. I have to get my grass cut. I get my yard work done by myself. All of that is covered by myself. I have a nice body. I get that done in the gym. I have a gym membership. I clothe my nice body with nice clothes. And so I have to go shopping. And I wear makeup, which I enjoy. And in the comments, I don't care what you got to say about makeup. But I also spend money on that. And so to keep this up, I also eat on a meal plan that I have created. And so for that meal plan, I have to go grocery shopping to eat off of the meal plan that I have created. And so all of this takes money. It takes money to upkeep this. And so why am I having free conversations? And it is okay. It is okay if you don't feel the way that I feel and you are having free conversations. But I think about this, especially if you're messaging me when I'm on the way to an appointment where I'm about to spend hundreds of dollars to get my hair washed, and I'm continuing to have this appointment where I'm spending hundreds of dollars on myself, and you're interested in me? No, I don't have free conversations. And I implore you, if you're a woman who takes great care of herself and does great things for herself and keeps herself up, think about whether you're having free conversations. I treat my phone like it still has minutes and you're not using mine up. That's it. Love you. Bye.
Trust the men to drag her. When I saw the video on TikTok, I was like, oh my God, they're going to drag you, girl. I just knew it that the men are going to come for her because I'm not going to be like, what are you feeling like? Who do you think you are that I have to pay to have conversations with you? What are you feeling like? And all of that. I just knew it that they're going to drag her. I have few reactions to share with you all. This men came for her. In fact, all the reactions are from men. So, but then I'd like to know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. Do you think she's doing too much? Like, why will you be paying or why will you be charging for conversation? Or do you think this is how we should be doing it? Like, let's charge men for conversations, you know? I would like to know your thoughts down in the comment section. Let's watch the videos together. Then I'll share my thoughts at the end of the video.
I said, I don't converse with men that I don't know. And they said, well, let's change that. And I said, well, I'm actually on the way to go get my hair done. You gonna contribute to that? They sent a long paragraph asking me to explain why they should do that. And they said, now they understand the kind of woman that I am.
You know, at first when I saw this video, I thought, oh, this is a skit. She's not serious. But she is. Because here's a woman that believed that in order for you as a man to have a conversation with her, you have to pay for her to get her hair done. You know, it's one thing as a woman to be extremely attractive and have this mindset, which I still wouldn't agree with it. But it's gotten so bad to where even the ones that aren't, you know what, never mind. To all the simp men out there, y'all are the ones that are creating this delusion. It's your fault. Because y'all are the ones that are constantly in their inbox talking to y'allself And then when they decide to respond to you, they say some stupid shit like this.
I pay too much money for my upkeep to be having free conversations. I had somebody reach out to me. They have been reaching out
She
to me.
doesn't want free conversations. This is another prime example that I've told you guys about. These things literally fly as fast as they can out the window when she actually likes the guy. Nobody on this earth is going to make someone they're truly interested in pay for a conversation, okay? But she said more. She's talking about the stuff she does.
My nails done, keep my toes done. So nails, toes every month. I get my hair done every month. This is a luxury style. I keep my hair up, right? So getting my hair done every month. Nails, toes, hair. I own my home. I got an acre of land. I have to get my grass cut. I do yard.
Bro, it's just some normal, like, adult stuff, man. Like, I'll never understand these videos where they, like, get into, like, listing, like, the stuff they do. I do this for myself. I do this for myself. I do this for myself. It's literally, like, everything that everyone does for themselves. Like, I'm sorry, but having other people pay for your things is not normal. As much as, like, the internet's trying to push that right now. Yeah, a lot of silliness there. But, again, guys, remember, it's the makeup and the light. Don't you dare, bro. This is a beautiful woman.
I just ran across this video and I was in here crying because she said no conversations for free. Looking like that. You should be glad you get it. I mean, bro, you look like Goro from Mortal Kombat. And you talking about dudes in the inbox? Who? Shao Kahn? Damn. Let me check. You look like he got temperature. Let me check. That neck look a little scrawny. I'm done, for real. I'm done. Finish him.
Have a good day. I feel like this. I keep my nails done, keep my toes done. So nails, toes every month. I get my hair done every month. This is a luxury style. I keep my hair up, right? So getting my hair done every month. Nails, toes, hair. I own my home. I got an acre of land. I have to get my grass cut. I get my yard work done by myself. All of that is covered by myself. I have a nice body. I get that done in the gym. I have a gym membership. I clothe my nice.
Congratulations. Here's a cookie. That's so weird, bro. Congratulations. You're an adult. Shorty talk about she don't talk to It's bro fault for, like, you know, thirsting to your DMs. It's his fault, bro. Don't ever chase these females, bro. Because if she wants you, you ain't going to have to chase her to begin with. Shorty talk about just to talk to her, you got to pay for something. Just to have a conversation with her, to get to know her, you have to pay for something. And then she just lists off all these things that she do for herself that are just regular, standard adult things. Taking care, I don't understand. I blame y'all dudes for this shit, bro. The reason they act this way is because there are simps out there that will literally pay her just to talk to her. Y'all need to do better. Y'all giving these women too much audacity. They got too much.
I keep my nails done, keep my toes done. So nails, toes every month. I get my hair done every month. This is a luxury style. I own my home. I got an acre of land. I have to get my grass cut. Nice body. I get that done in the gym. I have a gym membership. My nice body with nice clothes. And so I have to go shopping. And I wear makeup, which I enjoy. And in the comments, I don't care what you got to say about makeup. But I also spend money on that. And also eat on a meal plan that I have created. And so for that meal plan, I have to go grocery shopping. All of this takes money. All of this takes money to upkeep this. Why am I having free conversations?
Y'all know what incels are, right? They're men that sit around and bash the women that they desire, but they can't get them. There's an epidemic. There's a vice versa of that for women. Not in the same way, because a woman can get a man. I just did a video about a woman being homeless and men trying to save her. A woman can get a man. That's not a problem. However, there are women in their 30s, 40s, 50s who talk just like the woman at the start of this video, that desire a ring, but are unwilling to change anything about themselves to actually be desirable to men. They are content with themselves and they just want a man to accept them for who they are. And it's crazy because it gets to a point where their inability to get a man turns them into, I don't need a man, but pay for my time. They say stuff like decenter men, all men are predators. Just any negative aspect that you can be tied to as a man, that's what you are. But it's all just smoke and mirrors. It's just a coping mechanism. They're out here lonely, better They got unhealed trauma from the men that they chose. And these combination of elements have birthed delusion, just pure delusion. So a woman talking like this online, or a man getting online bashing women, it's the same thing to me. It's just a bunch of people unsatisfied with the results that they're getting in real life. It's so hard to sit with that information in here and just take accountability for why you are getting the results you're getting. Nah, it's much easier to blame my dissatisfaction that I feel in my life on everything else.
I pay too much money for my upkeep to be having free conversations.
Yeah.
I had somebody reach out to me. I was kind of ignoring it, just leaving them on red because I'm not interested. And today they consistently message me.
Okay.
And so I said, okay, I'll answer. This morning I had a shampoo appointment. And so I answered, and they were like, am I disturbing you? And I said, I don't converse with men that I don't know. And they said, well, let's change that. And I said, well, I'm actually on the way to go get my hair done. You gonna contribute to that?
Okay, so I took the liberty of writing out a few questions based off the video she just made. But before we get into that, I feel so compelled to put this disclaimer out. We definitely need to start calling women out for being lame as more often, because I think they're getting away with a little too much and it's getting a little out of hand. Question 1. Why didn't you just block him? You wasn't interested. I would never understand for the life of me why women do that. You're not interested. He continues to hit you up. Why don't you just block him? Riddle me that. Question number 2. You do know it's physically impossible to get to know someone or even know if they're willing to pay for your bills the way you want them to if you don't have a free conversation. You do know that, right? Not to mention you're online talking to us for free. Why not talk to somebody that could possibly pay your bills? Question 3. When he asked you if he was bothering you and your first response to him was, oh no, you're not bothering me. It's just that I don't talk to men I don't know. Why did you lie? Why don't you just tell him, hey, listen, I don't want to talk to men that are not willing to pay for my time. Not to mention, I don't want to talk to you. Why be disingenuous? It's not even necessary. Let's continue.
I keep my nails done, keep my toes done. So nails, toes, every month. I get my hair done every month. I own my home. I got an acre of land. I have to get my grass cut. I get my yard work done by myself. All of that is covered by myself. I have a nice body. I get that done in the gym. I have a gym membership.
Okay, so this is not going to take long. Just a few more questions. 4th question. What does your personal upkeep have to do with that man? He has no contribution to it. That's something you did for yourself. What does it have to do with him and you having a conversation? And if he is the type to pay bills, how do you know if he is or not if you're not actually willing to have a conversation? And if his conversation to your upkeep is a true thing for you, why would you put that at the forefront? Why would that be the first thing you say to a person when you just now starting to have conversations with them? After you left him on red for Lord knows how long. What in your right mind makes you truly believe that this kind of approach and this type of behavior is going to attract the person that's truly going to do right by you? Like for real, for real. Like y'all really think Prince Charming is hanging around DMing women on Instagram all day in hopes that one of y'all give him the opportunity to pay for y'all bills? Like, the logic. It is not a privilege to pay for someone else's bills. Why do y'all... The shit that y'all trying to sell us, we don't want to buy because it doesn't make sense. But like any other video, I know they ain't gonna listen to me. I'm just a normal guy. Y'all keep the change.
I pay too much money for my upkeep to be having free conversations. I had somebody reach out to me. They have been reaching out to me in my DMs, and I was kind of ignoring it, just leaving them on red because I'm not interested. They consistently message me, and so I said, okay, I'll answer. And I said, well, I'm actually on the way to go get my hair done. You gonna contribute to that?
Begging is at an all-time high. The delusion is crazy. Stop expecting strangers to pay to speak to you. First of all, you're just an average woman. Now imagine the roles reversed and a woman tried to speak to me and I said, you know what, unless you're paying for my haircut, you can't talk to me, you can't get my number. This sounds ridiculous. So let's just stop this, man. Let's just do better as a people.
I feel like is the broke men, the ones that don't have money, will have a problem with when a woman put a price on things. It's the broke man, because if she said that she's not going to have conversation with you, because when she look at herself, the kind of investment, kind of things that she does for herself on a daily basis, or probably on a weekly basis, or on a monthly basis, they are so expensive. And before she can even be able to pay for those kind of expensive things, she has to work. She's working, right? And now you want to have conversation with her, trying to get to know her. At the end of the day, you still waste your time. Because let's be frank, these men are just time wasters. Some people call them energy suckers. They suck energy, right? Once they've had conversation with you, or once they want to get to know you, they just waste your time. They know what they want. They won't get straight to the point. A man just want to sleep. So a man that will just want to sleep with you will not tell you straight up, I just want to sleep with you. He'll tell you he likes you. I want to marry you. I want to do this. I want to do that. You waste your years with them. Imagine them paying you for all those time that you're spending with them. For you, probably you spend like 5 years with a man and he's lying to you that he's going to get married to you. Imagine you paying you every month. You're not going to feel bad later on after 5 years if you guys did not get married because you got the money, right? So I don't see anything wrong if she decides to charge for conversations. If she feels like, yes, this is how she wants to do it, I do not see anything wrong with it. And I'm very sure the men that can afford the conversation will pay for it. It's the ones that cannot afford it, the ones that feels like, what do you think you are? Those are the ones that have issues with it. I really don't have a problem if she decides to charge for conversation because she knows that time is money. Most of these men waste your time. Most of them don't even know how to have proper conversation. All they want to do is talk about themselves. In fact, most men just want to trauma dump on you, or they just want to tell you about themselves, or just tell you some boring shit. If you actually listen to some conversations or try to listen to them talk, most of them you'll just be like, why am I even having this conversation with you to start? Why am I even here having this conversation with you? But if you're getting paid for having conversation with them, you know that at the end of the day, you're getting your dollars, you're getting money out of the whole thing. So one of the reaction or the video was saying that if she likes a man that come to or walk up to her for conversation, she might not charge the man. Yes, yes. But imagine how many men that approach you. How many do you like? How many do you like? How many do you want to give your time? And these men don't even take no for an answer. Like once you tell them, I don't want to talk. I don't want to give you my number. I don't want to talk to you. They will disturb your life. So once they come to meet you, you just give them, here is my this thing, pay, then I'll have conversation with you. They will leave you. And there's one thing I noticed that if you want to actually pursue useless men away from your life, build them, ask them for money. Just ask them for money. Like, I need you to pay for my rent. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. They're going to run because they don't want to pay. They don't want to give you any money. They feel like, why should I give you money for this? If you want to pursue men, just build them. Most of the time, build them. So I feel like if she likes a guy very much and is very good with the way he communicates or conversation is interesting, I don't think she's going to charge. But then if that is default setting, if you want to come and talk to her as a man, you have to have money and pay for some things that you pay for her hair, you pay for her nails, pay for her gym membership, pay for, you buy this, you buy that, you just do something at least. I don't see anything wrong with it, you guys. What is your take? Do you think that she's doing too much, or there's nothing wrong with it, or you feel like this is how we women should be charging these men? Give me money, then I'll talk to you. Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, Sugar Mariah Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.